Hello everyone, and welcome back to Mass Effect 3. Adjust my mic. Let's resume. Okay, so in the last video we went to Horizon. We also did one of those small mission things where we saved a person and defeated Cerberus. Had stuff. So now then, there's not very much left on the to-do list. So let's look at things. So we have priority Cerberus headquarters, which is like, what is it? Either the second or third quest before the final thing. So basically, we're almost at the final. And there's the DLC thing, which we're going to do now. The Silver Ciphers, which we're probably going to do before we do the DLC thing. And this one here, which will remain on the quest log for all eternity. Because I didn't complete it, apparently. So, yeah. What does annoy me, though, is that I have to go to the Citadel, then I have to leave the Citadel, then go back to the Citadel, because the fast travel doesn't actually get me to the place. God, there's a lot of these places. I can't tell which ones I've been to and which ones I haven't. I've been here. I still don't know anymore. There's too many things. Apparently I haven't been.
I found something.
Well, seems we're doing stuff now. Because apparently a world that I haven't, a system that I haven't really been to has appeared. So I might as well, after all, free stuff. Was not expecting this.
Signal confirmed.
Oh, no, go to the system, planet, whatever. Scroll, and probe. So we found the lines for a good Trafalgar, something. Oh no, the Reapers are gonna get me.
Faster than light jump successful.
It would help if I
Evasion
actually
successful.
entered the system on the proper side. Investigate, please, before I die. Okay.
Reapers eluded.
Only 50 fail, that's a bit of a dick move. Because it costs way more than 50 to just get over the hell.
I found something.
And here comes the Reapers again. And that's better. Oh god, something's happening.
Faster than light jump successful.
Try my internet. More than likely, Yahoo. It's probably the worst time for this when I'm trying to do space stuff. For, let's see, this planet. Yep, there goes my internet. So Yahoo's gonna start up and it's gonna be difficult to do this. Alliance Marine Recon Unit. So I should probably do it with Yahoo before trying to actually do anything. Because trying to escape Reapers and Yahoo constantly making me popping up and interrupting me so I can't move would be bad. It would help if it signed in. Okay, better. Ah, Yahoo, must you always interrupt me? Yes, I know I could just turn it off, but shush. I don't know why we do without interrupting me, actually. It's just a common occurrence that I'm used to by now.
Evasion successful.
Okay, so yeah, it's just systems to explore for some reason. Not really sure why, just there. Can't actually see what that is. Nor can I go to it. It's like there's just Reapers there that I can't actually go to. Odd. So now we know where the Lucid Man's base is. I'm not gonna go though just yet because well, it sets us into the end game, and we're not ready for the end game just yet. I'm curious to why there's just Reapers. Oh well. And so anyway, back to the Citadel. Okay, so first priority, Alliance docks.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
To the
I need to get
embassies.
to the embassies.
Yes, Commander.
What is the embassies, right? I hope so. Stupid mouse. Okay, so Citadel Embassy, yeah.
Has been attacked by alien forces.
Embassy offices. Okay, so someplace over here. I think.
My wife just sent back to active duty, and I'm about to get shipped out too. I was told you might be able to help me.
Maybe this turret over here. Yes.
Your intel, right? I found these encryption codes on a Cerberus engineer. I thought they might be helpful.
Cerberus ciphers. That's exactly what we've been looking for. Thank you, Commander.
Huzzah. So now then we go to the apartment, and sadly we can't just use the transport thingy. We have to basically go back to the Normandy. And from the Normandy we have to go to leave the plant and come, well, leave the Citadel and come back. See, it's, yeah. We go to the Normandy. Yeah, we're on the Normandy. I go back to the Citadel. So yeah. About time I start this DLC. Welcome to the personal apartment.
Admiral Anderson on the QEC. Patching him through to you now.
Shepard,
Admiral, how are you holding up?
day by day, Commander.
Yeah. Hackett sent me a message about this apartment.
I want you to have it. Take it off my hands.
Are you serious?
You need a place that's yours. Somewhere to recharge, clear your head. Kaylee wanted us to settle down there. Thing is, the longer I'm on Earth, the less I want to leave. And I want as few loose ends out there as possible. Like I said, you'd be doing me a favor.
That's very generous.
It's practical. We need you in the best shape possible. Rested. Focused.
If you say so. Thank you.
And make yourself at home, damn it. It's yours now.
I'm sure I can manage.
Okay, good. Been meaning to do that for a while. I'll talk to you soon.
Be careful out there, Anderson.
You too, Shepard.
So yeah, the personal apartment. It's a lot better than that crap thing that we got in Mass Effect 1. I mean, remember that little prefab condo? Where it's like, you can maybe get some decent gear from this stuff, which isn't really that good. But at least you can try to get gear. But yeah, I mean, we'll have a freaking piano.
You never asked me about this, but my wife just called. My ex-wife. Nobody likes to talk about the toll that long months apart can have on military relationships. She wasn't military. She couldn't handle it. But it's not even about military and non-military, damn it. It's space flight. Space flight. Finding the mass relays, miracles of engineering. Human imagination rising to meet our desires. We pay a price for that curiosity, that drive. Our relationships suffer. People we love suffer. But that's reality. And it's worth the cost. I must have thought it was. I guess I still do. In the end, you just have to hope you made the right choices. You never asked me about this, but...
Oh, circle play. Oh god, so many notes.
A brand new ship. My ship. You don't forget that moment. The first time you're standing there. The whole crew looking to you for direction. Unforgettable. I'd led men and women before that. Seen a lot of combat already. Always managed to find my way home in one piece. Do that a few times, you begin to think you know better than the next guy. Maybe you do, I don't know. But if you're lucky, really lucky, you find yourself on a good ship, in front of a good crew. A crew you can trust with your life. Gifted. Disciplined. Brave. All of them. Eager to set sail into the endless black ocean. I still remember my XO asking what my orders were. Shepard, I said, let's see what we can find.
I don't remember those days.
The Normandy?
But then that was before our time. Oh god, it's gonna keep replaying because I touched again.
Embarrassing moments? I've got more of those than anyone will ever
We even
know.
have a bar.
Only way to learn something.
Yay!
But if I had to pick one to share, I had just gotten promoted to N7. Full of myself, king of the castle. Found myself buying drinks for undesirables in some rundown bar in the wards. They toasted my recent promotion. Hell, they would have toasted Batarian slavers if it had got them more drinks. About the time my money ran out, my new friends turned on me. I was outnumbered. Things didn't look good. My plan to get out of there involved lots of punching. Well, that worked for a while. Then a table hit me. Or I fell down. When I came to,
Lots of punching.
I saw a Solarian putting the rest of the troublemakers down. A Solarian? Moved like a damn cat, I swear. When everybody was out cold. Or running. He walked over and helped me up. N7, he asked. Yes, sir, I replied. He looked over my collection of unconscious friends, nodding. Not bad, human, he said. And he walked away. I had met my first Spectre. Learned an important lesson that day. No matter how good you think you are, there's always somebody quicker, faster, and a hell of a lot smarter than you just around the corner. That little lesson's kept me alive more than once since then.
Right. Let's Yeah, we even have a... Oh, we also have a stereo control. Oh my god, my song! I like this. I like that I could just go around with it playing, too.
Okay. I have your new questions here. As a leader, do I ever feel that the end justifies the means? Spirit of law over word of law. I'm not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole, but I think I know what you're after. You're referring to the way I, arranged to have the Normandy released to Commander Shepard before the Battle of the Citadel. I'm not sure how valuable hindsight is to the military. Obviously, it worked out for the best. Without the Normandy and Commander Shepard free to do what they needed to do, what we needed them to do, Saren might have taken the Citadel. I think it's clear what a different galaxy this would be if that had happened. I did what I had to. If I had been wrong, I would have gladly accepted the repercussions. The real trick is never being wrong. If you're looking for more action and less philosophy in these notes, let me know.
Seriously, I love this song. Meh. Meh. Also, note.
Sure, I can talk about Commander Shepard. Big topic. There's been a lot written about the Commander, but most of it isn't true. People are quick to judge. They don't know the whole story. I don't even know the whole story. But I know the man. Worked with him. Fought with him. Trust him with my life. Shepard's had some rough patches. Who of us hasn't? He's been forced to fight a lot of battles alone. God only knows how he got out of some of that. Makes your head spin. Thing is, you never heard a complaint. Never once got, no sir, I can't do that. He never hesitated. Few people know what Shepard's been through. I'd like to think I come pretty close. And I worry sometimes he forgets. There's a whole bunch of people who lose sleep over him getting back home. Maybe it doesn't need to be said. Maybe we're too dumb to say it. Soldiers like the Commander are rare. Men like Shepard, even more rare.
Also, that dinghy noise is starting to annoy me. I have to deal with that. No. I want my song back. Too many songs, damn it. Where's mine? Maybe I passed over it. Grr. There we go. Sorry, just had to get my music back. Besides floor. That's the size of the watery fountain thing doors. I mean, that's a nice thing. Sure, it makes me want to pee, but still, it's a nice thing. Another bar?
What was I talking about? Early days, right? People ask why I joined the military. Everyone talks about honor and duty, sure. But that's never the whole truth. It's 100 little things that add up to commitment. I joined because of a dog. Yeah, a dog. This patchy, mean son of a bitch that used to bark at me every day on my way to school. He'd snarl and I'd start running. Scared the hell out of me. I was just a kid. I remember being in a bad mood one morning. Angry, I can't recall why. When that dog started in on me, I snapped. Started barking right back. We both kept at it until we had nothing left. Dog never bothered me again. Why did I join the military? Sometimes you just gotta howl to make things right.
So you barked back at a dog. Okay. Private German, oh yeah, I'll get to you. That's a catalog. Cause we can actually customize things. Cause yeah. What's that dinging? We only have standard things at the moment though. Need to figure out where to buy more stuff. Cause honestly, standard things are They're standard things. Models. Meadows. Okay, seriously, stop dinging. Shepard, I've got a few things I want to go over with you with the Normie and Dry Dock. I feel we can meet up for that Ryushi sushi place down the ward. I hear it's the best. Okay, at least now stop dinging. Jesus.
No, it's fine. I got a few minutes. First contact war? Yeah. I was there.
Odd art,
My
though.
first real combat. First for a lot of us. I remember one night early in the war. Strapped to my seat as our transport approached the LZ. Everyone was dead silent. Just the sound of breathing. Good men. I trained with all of them. We were always joking and horsing around, but not this time. Just the rattle of the shuttle. And that heavy breathing. Everyone was thinking the same thing. We're off to fight alien invaders. Aliens. Think about that. We all grew up wondering what was out there. If we were alone in the universe. Now we knew. We weren't alone. And we were in trouble. So there we were. About to face an enemy as different and unknown as we could imagine. I knew I had to say something, keep the men relaxed. So I turned to the soldier beside me, Hendricks, I think, and asked him how his mother was doing. Fine, he said. Why? Because I heard your mama so ugly the Marines thought she was a Turian. Almost shot her. I got a few smiles. Then Hendricks turned to me and said, Hell, Anderson, I heard it was a picture of your mama that started this goddamn war in the first place. Scared the Turians shitless. Everyone had a good laugh at that. And the boys fought great that night. Sometimes that's all it takes. A joke, a pat on the back. Just a little reminder that everything's gonna be okay.
See? And that's what Joker tried to do, and we were just like, yeah, I don't have time for jokes. I'm angry, I failed. Cause Shepard's such a ruthless badass. Hard ass. Something ass. And I'm trying to clean my mouse and make it work better. So far it's not really working in my favor though. Which is annoying. Now we also have a TV. What's on the TV?
A few months ago, I had a chance to sit down with one of Earth's most decorated soldiers.
So he has everything about him in this thing.
He was kind enough to answer my questions and
Even the
talk about
TV.
his career. Today, the Admiral is on Earth, leading the defense of our home against the Reapers. We have no communication with him or any soldiers on Earth, but we can't forget what they're doing for us. Tonight's show is dedicated to all of the soldiers out there, fighting and dying to keep us safe. Admiral Anderson, today marks the 30th anniversary of the N7 program. Can you describe your first day of training in this now famous program?
The Interplanetary Combatives Training Program is all business from day one.
How so?
We're given basic gear, then separated and stranded on an asteroid with no nav data. The test ends when the last person runs out of oxygen.
Sounds daunting. What happens to the ones who run out of air first?
Out of the program. The best N7s can survive alone, but work together to survive even longer.
That's very impressive, Admiral. Deep space survival training. That has to be so difficult. All of it would take such strength of character. Well, just plain strength. But then you seem like a strong person.
I'm sorry. Is there a question in there?
Oh, does the program make the man? Or do you think you were born for this?
It's a bit of both, I suppose. Every soldier reaches a point in their career, sometimes more than once, when they are asked to give more than they ever thought they could. That moment is the test. I've seen men and women, almost sure to fail, persevere long past the point of breaking. That experience changes. Others...
Okay. Or this merge does get me copyright flagged. So yeah. I won't know yet, because I haven't really gotten to uploading those various with the music. There's a weapon bench, because it's a weapon bench. You can modify your weapon tail. It's a thing you can do. Also an armor locker, so you can change your armor. And a hot tub. And I'm not sure if that was a shower. There's a toilet, some sinks. But yeah, a hot tub. The question, where would the shower be? Also enough for TV, decent bed, more notes. God, there's a lot of notes in there. We're going to spend the whole episode on them.
But I have a great respect for the Turian military. Any Alliance soldier lucky enough to take part in their training programs will certainly be better for it. Their precision, skill, and discipline come together in a way that's second to none. Not that I'm faulting our own people or training. It's just that after fighting Turians in the First Contact War, years later, I had the opportunity to observe and train on Paladin. It was a turning point for me. And I would encourage any soldier to try it. It's a unique experience to put yourself in the squad of a Turian commander. My commander was an uncompromising bastard named Bartux Oryx. If you can find him, just ask how the platoon I commanded was trounced in his strategy game. Humbling. But I've used what I learned that day many times. The xenophobes will have their say. But I think it's vital that we do more of this kind of cross-species training. There you go. And if you do find General Oryx, let me know. I owe you money. Okay. So, Tombstone data. Admiral David Edward Anderson. Not sure why anybody would be interested, but thanks for asking. I was born in London, June 8th, 2137. The last of 3 children born to Ursula and Paul Anderson. A nurse and a flight mechanic, respectively. But that's a little dry. And someone's gonna spice this up, right? Never been much for the spotlight. Anyway, where was I? It was a second marriage for my parents. They were almost 50 by the time they had me. My mother worked shifts, so my father would often take me to the base. While he worked, I watched transport ships and fighters take off. Worked his whole life around space travel, my father. But he never left Earth. Not for a day. He was a good man. But that's just a side note. Don't put that in. Who is it, Kaylee? Yes, I need to take that. I hope this is what you're after. I'll get to the more interesting N7 stuff next time.
And it's like, there's just so many, all the audio logs, and we also have another bathroom, which has the shower. There's more audio logs.
The Normandy SR-1. As commander of the Tokyo, I was consulted on the Normandy's design and on board for her initial training exercises. The average person probably doesn't know that the Normandy was a joint project with the Taurians. Acting CO, Eli Xander, was no diplomat. She ran out of patience with Taurian posturing and politicking during construction. The chief architect of the Drive Corps, Octavio Tatum, and his team of Taurian engineers were in the CIC for final training exercises. Tempers flared when Xander pushed the limits of the stealth system, waiting to vent the IES well past what Tatum was comfortable with. I tried to calm the situation, but it still ended with the Taurian scientist in shackles and a human-Taurian fistfight at Korra's den later. Funny now, when I first laid eyes on the Normandy, she was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. Day after that training run, Admiral Wright found me on the bridge. She's yours, he said. Can't trust it to Xander. Send me a list of crew from the Tokyo you'd like, and prep for your first mission. Short command thanks to Sarah. Still, one of the highlights of a long career.
There's even plants in here. Honestly. It's like, what the hell were they thinking back in Mass Effect 1? It's like, we're just going to put the Mako outside and make this here a small little prefab-ish house. It'll be fine, right? Right? It was rather disappointing, to say the least. But, yeah. Exercise room with a bed. Table. Stuff. Kitchen. Cutting board, knives, pots. Stuff. A refrigerator. Some more bottles of various liquors, I would assume. Not entirely sure. Some books, some more art, some fire. Even though the fire, I think, is holographic, there's even logs. Because, you know, fun times. But yeah, it's a very nice apartment. I mean, I suppose you just went here earlier during the game just to relax when I was on the Normandy. But yeah, anyway, in the next video we're going to go out and explore stuff. Sorry if this video was a bit lackluster, me just sitting in the apartment listening to audio logs and music that probably is going to get my favorite copyright flagged. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all and have a nice day.